which leaves Team USA with two options. Go off the rails, play a kick shot, or get out the jumper and go airborne. That's what he's doing. And knowing Skyler, he might hit this ball on the left, obviously trying to make it, but he might be looking at making contact with the 9 perhaps, giving that some action towards the other corner. Ooh.
Ball in it.
That wasn't judged too well. That's got to hurt a little bit.
And ball on 4 means foul shot, so it's ball in hand for the Australians.
Foul shot.
And a little bit too much of a bounce. Back to the middle of the table. Potentially shooting this 9 ball on the side. That was a good camera angle there where you could see those two lines were kind of connected. Make the 8 here. Just bounce off the rail. About 1-2 balls. Shoot the 9 in the side. Nice straight in shot. That's what you call connect the dots. These balls want to go in these pockets.
Team USA.
And so the first couple of racks are shared.
And the winner of that ranking is called the Master of the Table. And Skyler won it that year, and I believe he even won the 9-ball division, and he was playing lights out towards the end. Nice break there. Got kissed, but it's not hurting him. He has a shot to the right corner. Great opportunity. Monster break there by Billy.
Yeah, thought master of that break. What a blow that was.
We can get
Extension
behind
called.
that blue 2 and see if it passes the 4. He's looking at it. Might have half a pocket, but the safety is just as tough. And the rule kind of says, Phil, if the shot is as tough as the safe, you might as well shoot and give yourself a chance. Wow. Strong shot there from Skyler. Rolling that into half a pocket, and I can tell you from experience that pink 4 ball is the size of a watermelon in your eye. And then to the left side rail, and once you hit that left side rail, you're coming towards the 9, and he's kind of made a mess of this one, Phil. He hit it a little bit too much in the middle instead of with a nice smooth roll stroke. Just made that one up, I think.
Well, they say, don't they, when you drop in this kind of halfway house position, it's the 50-yard line. It's the definition, isn't it? Absolutely the worst place.
Oh, they needed that one desperately, Phil. That was not an easy shot. That's not to blame Justin there. His man Ivan really put him in a tough one. Just a little bit of inexperience. Doesn't really know the table that well yet. Whoa. Look at the side pocket. No, it's going long.
I wasn't surprised with Sage's miss because it was tricky, but I'm very surprised that someone of Skyler Woodward's pedigree would miss that one and miss it. Also, one has to say, by some distance.
That's where you say you missed it by half a diamond. That was really not even close to the pocket. And Ivan puts that one in the pocket, and that was a lot of drama in 2 shots. Can't jump this ball because the 7's in the way. So he has to play a kick shot off of 2 rails. And you want to hit the 2 ball on the left side. So these balls split a little bit again.
Foul.
Oh.
That's it. Ball in hand.
If you catch that ball full in the face, both balls stay on the same side of the table. But if you can catch it thin, you can get some separation, and that's what he was trying to do.
Foul. That's it.
He has to take that risk. Hit it a little bit too good, actually. Now he's on the wrong side of the green 6. And Billy has to go back and forth. Just about okay. A little bit of a funny angle. Looks better from this camera angle though. Just roll it in. Cheat at the pocket a little bit.
And again, an elementary 9-ball presents itself.
USA wins the record.
So you get the feeling now the USA are beginning to get on top. They lead by 5 racks to 2.
Into the side pocket where his hand is right now. Boom.
Yeah, he's money in the bank with that shot. We talked about the Derby City Classic before. Well, he's won the Banks division there. That tells you a lot about his skills when it comes to getting what we call in snooker a double.
I think, Phil, you don't want to give up the table that easy by missing that shot. The races are so short. You want to really, really keep your foot down. Make them work for everything.
Well, that's 16 minutes since Australia were last at the table, and
Wow.
it wasn't worth the wait.
16 minutes. How cold are they? And this could be over quick here, Phil. Look at this. He's on the 2 to the corner.
Extension called.
If he lands a little bit above the 3, he can roll it in and play a 4-9 combo. If he lands, yeah, he's playing it with a high ball. Let me see here. Can he avoid contact with the 4? I was thinking personally that he was going towards the other side rail, the left side rail, and take the 3 to the right corner and play it from there. Here, I think he has to touch the 4. No, he can go around it. Looky here, Phil. That 4-9 is in the bank. Straight in almost. Perfect angle to close it out.
Second match. USA.
Australia mulling over defeat by the men with the mullets. The USA loving life. They win by 7 racks to 2. Here today, but they're not gone tomorrow, they're back.
That was too far, I guess. Oh, he might be possible with a little bit of inside English. Or even without. Oh, it was, wow, as close as possible.
This is going to be a really good rack to win. And now it's a formality. Just making absolutely sure. In it goes. So for certainly the midsection of that.
Yeah, good shot there. I think that was the first ball, right?
Yeah, I think the key to this, he stayed very still. Okay, jumped up
Yeah.
when the cue ball was running, but actually through delivery he was still, and that's a good sign. This pairing won't do anything fancy, purely functional. And even after 4 years away from competition, now thrust in front of the television cameras, Carl Boyes can pot a length of the table 9.
But I think even if they got a late call to get in, I think they're really motivated, you know, to prove that, especially Darren, that he's still there on top, because I think he's also preparing for the World Championships. And Carl, I think he's a fighter.
Just like the good old days, right into the centre of the pocket. And with that, Great Britain C hit the front at 2-1. Looks like the fall mistake is going to be punished. Great Britain C in front for the second time in the match. It was 2-1, now it's 3-2. Got away with it, had a very favourable roll. And now look at the consequence. Appleton with a bog standard 9 ball to go 4-2 up. No way, he's missing that. Darren Appleton and Carl Boyes 4-2 ahead of the South Africans.
Oh, that's too far. Wow, I didn't expect that little error, because he had so much space to land with the cue ball. So a little tester here.
A really horrid shot, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Because big difference. No. Yeah.
That said, though, not giving GBC this just yet. I had
Just
little
dropping.
faith. Wow, what a pot from Darren Appleton at just the right time. The South Africans looked as though they were going to draw level, but then the poor positional shot on the 9, the miss on the 9, and GB are back in front by 2 at 5-3.
I spoke so much English in the last days. Give me a second.
Oh, now they're in pieces. The 8 ball is missed by Darren Appleton. He wouldn't do that in a month of Sundays. Can you believe it, Albin?
Not really. Like I said, I thought they felt good after the 2 racks they made before, but he just really can't get it going, you know. Get into a flow a little bit. Strange.
We thought the missed 9 ball in the previous rack could be a turning point. Maybe it's going to be the missed 8 ball there. 5-4.
It was a back and forward for like, I think, 1.5 hours.
Almost at full stretch.
Probably didn't do that for a long time.
Well, this is the penultimate pot of this rack. In the 9th, the penultimate pot was much easier than this, and it went wide of the target. And Appleton was the guilty party.
He learned from it. Good shot there.
Deep breaths, Carl. Deep breaths. You beauty. Nicely cued.
Straight shooter. Good shot there. Good run out. Important run out. So
is it stretching?
finally on the hill.
So I thought, well, I'll just leave him straight in. And
I'm
draw
just
it
going to
back.
play a start shot.
And then on the far ball, I've just put a little tweak in. So I pulled her out of it, if you know what I mean. And then on the 6th ball, there's no way I can take it in the top because it was so close to the side. And I think, well, that's very missable. But I thought, well, at least with side pocket.
It's funny to see Carl smiling all the time. And
Oh, that was a terrible snatch. And where's that 9 ball going? He's fluked it. I thought it was close. Unbelievable. What a turn of events. GB waste a chance to clear, and then this happens. Terrible queuing on the 9. What's his reward? A fluke.
yeah, many unexpected things in this match.
And now G.
So it's all about the right angle, the right speed for the combo. That looks actually very good. Can play a little stop shot there to get the 7 away from the 8. A little bit more where the 9 ball is. Yeah, played really good. Nice speed.
Shouldn't be a problem, but you never know.
Yeah, good shot there. Good speed. Is it over now?
Marking that performance, it was at best a B-. But Great Britain C are through, and they're so relieved. They defeat South Africa by 7 racks to 5. The old pairing is back in the saddle. They had their scary moments, but in the end, they came through. And look at that, delighted to be back. Centre stage, delighted to be back as winners. The way Great Britain A have started. Fireworks straight out of the gate.
Great Britain wins the first rack.
What a smooth, efficient rack that was. Great Britain A 1, Belarus 0. The beautiful pause though at the backswing from Chris Melling. No hint of a snatch on that shot. Total belief in his own technique, his own ability, and already Great Britain A are showing why they're considered to be the number 2 seeds and the highest seeds left in the tournament, of course.
Extension, please.
Yeah, it must go in the side, but it's the angle he's left with, so he's up and down, and he's looked at playing it up into the top. That's purely because of the angle he's faced with. Yeah, it's just a little bit funny. He's worried if he pots it and runs the cue ball through. Oh, he's missed that by a long way. That's unlike Jason. Such a good potter. And what's he left? He's left the ladies in. Yeah, hit that straight into the rail. needs this cue ball to run on a little bit. She's left this a little bit thinner than a partner would have liked.
And cutting balls thin on a table that's playing very fast means control is sometimes compromised. No problems, no issues whatsoever. Lovely.
Now we're going to get to look at Jana's cue action here, because I think she's landed straight, or certainly just off straight, so she's going to have to draw the cue ball back. And yeah, she looks a nice cueist. There you see how low she's hitting on the cue ball. Oh, she's played that well. She's forced it over with draw.
Great Britain A in front, but Margarita Fefilova and Jana Halliday have a rack on the board.
She played the bank, and she played it wonderful. She's left a partner this 9 ball to tie the match up.
How about this? It is 2-2. Plenty to talk about.
He's okay.
Extension
I
call.
mean, obviously he's a bit further away than he would have liked, but he's such a good potter. I think he can just top it in, and I do think he'll miss the 9. If not, he might flick the 9. All depends on where he pots the 8 as well. Yeah, he's not on this 9, but it's not in a bad position for the bank. Well, as Jason walked round to play the thin cut. He's playing the thin cut, so it obviously goes.
Too thin, and the rack basically gift wrapped.
Wowzers. It just shows you they come out of the gate, break the balls.
Extension, please.
They all come out lovely, and you think Great Britain are just going to go on one, but you just can't keep having a loose cue ball at this game. It's going to catch you out eventually. Jana's a good cueist. I expect her to make this ball, and makes it. She does. Belarus.
What a story brewing here. I tell you what, Great Britain A are suddenly feeling immensely under the cosh.
So she's trying to pop this ball,
Foul.
and she's nearly knocked the cameraman out.
Ball in hand.
Putting in for danger money as we speak. Stick it on the invoice.
And start the clock, please. Foul.
Never left his post though, did he?
So this was an interesting rack. It had a little bit of everything, but it's going to go the way of the A team, and about to tie this match up.
It's an evening that's delivered everything we expected, and the last match of this terrific session is far from over. In fact, it couldn't be tighter.
If Jason doesn't have an angle, he might have to play a little stop shot and leave Chris long into one of the top corner pockets. Oh, what's he played here? Well, he's not left his partner in a good spot there, let me tell you. He was obviously too straight, so he tried to pinch a bit. When you've got Chris Mellon as your partner, I just stunned it in me, Phil, and let Chris shoot it in the top. So Chris has now got to play it into the side. This is a big shot. And he's missed it by a long way. Said it before, Phil, you can't keep playing loose positional shots. You're going to come unstuck. As good as shot makers as Chris and Jason are, you're going to miss them. And what a story we've got breaking out here. Margaret has got this long 9 ball to take a 1-rack lead again.
Belarus wants the rack.
I am absolutely intrigued by what we're going to see over the next 20 minutes or so.
I think
Fefilova knocks it in, and that showed to me, Carl, they've got the nerve to do this.
6 ball up to the top rail and use that 8 as a blocker. Oh my word. He's completely under that 6 ball by about 1.5 feet.
Honestly, folks, Jason Shaw is an absolutely brilliant pool player, but right now he's gone.
Yeah, this is what the game can do to you. Oh, Yana. Such a good potter. Are they feeling the heat? Do they know they've got Great Britain A on the ropes? This is turning into an absolute classic. Yeah, I think what you're going to see Chris do is try and slide this cue ball down table. Jason's already in position. I think he's played this well. That's not bad. Now Jason has missed one up into this pocket, so he's going to be feeling it. But I just fancy him to get this one.
That's better. That's more like it.
So this rack has had absolutely everything. This 9 ball to tie the match up.
4-4 it is, and in the final analysis, will Belarus be regretting that missed 6?
Yeah, it's uncanny this, because everyone's been struggling on the break, but I don't know what it is, but it seems that Jason, just the wing ball's flying in. I don't know whether the table's breaking better from over that side or not, and you know, this match could be over because it looks to me like there's a 3-9 combo dead set.
And if this goes in, you have to say, thankfully Jason Shaw rediscovered his mojo when required. Yes, Chris Melling completes the job. He was the star attraction in that match. And no doubt it's a 3-9 combination to finish. And the final score, Great Britain A so relieved to win by 7 racks to 4.